Hello divine beings, hello divine creators, we are Kemet Kah-Ri. Thank you so much for joining us. Beautiful beings, let us see what is now available at this time. Viriesh riazatri kikitir tazatroki la vira mitreshkat. Krieshki azatroki avila trukos talvi krieshki zatrovi krieshka diresh. Talavalave krieshki azatroki kiesh talavalave metrieshki atur. Krieshki aturo kikieshki ataro talovesh. Ria trieshki azutro kirie via trieshki atutur talavalave metrieshka tir. Talos atroeshki atur kikiametreshkatur. Talvalave krieski azatrieski azatirki azavere krieski aturotal viriemi trieski azatruki talvalemet. Ria iries ria 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 viria ria kieski aturo virieski azatrieski atutur talazala viriemi trieska dir. Talvalave krieski azitroki kituro talvalave mieteskaturo virieve krieski azutroki talvelemet. Maria trieshki azitro kieshki azutro kikatire talvele mitrieshki azutro kirieski azatro kiavire kirieshki azitro kikita talvelve mitrieshki tur talvele krieshkatash raturos kiatesh raturos riatos raturos riviresh raturos kiatro raturos kiatri raturos ritre raturo viatro vituro kiestra kieshki azave kriatatil virmiato Uratura vitrieskatir. Uratura virieska. Connecting to your solar plexus, Balosh. Balosh krieshka. Balosh. Balosh krieshka. Balosh. Balosh krieshka. Balosh. Oh, Balosh krieshka tirave. Beautiful beings, thank you so much for joining. A very interesting energy as we've also been feeling these shifts at this time, and trusting of self, trusting of you, trusting of the physical, trusting of the human experiences you are having at this time, trusting this physical realm with you. For in the time of conditioning, many experiences unwanted, attracted and experienced by you, and in the spirit, in the shadow work, connecting with the spirit frequencies, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling whole, and now coming into the light. It's time for the same safety and fearlessness you were experiencing, you were held in the shadow, to be that which you expect and you allow in the light, allowing the expectation of love in this light, allowing all that you do in the physical to be of love. All you do is love, all you be is love. It's a trusting in all that you are, and a trusting in the frequencies to materialize you and to accurately receive you, and accurately you receive you through this physical medium. There's also a call of action, and perhaps many of you have been feeling this call of action, and it is not the action of you now coming up with plans to do and now you deciding, oh, what steps must I take, but rather that intuitive action that you are feeling. Yes, you are now being guided by your physical intuition, your physical guides, your physical gut instinct, your physical senses and intuition, which before the awakening process you weren't really clear on them. They weren't really fine-tuned to your source. But now you can trust your gut. Now you can trust that inner knowing. Now you can trust that free-flowing frequency of you. You no longer need to overanalyze. Yes, when we were all awakening in the shadow, in the spirit, and we were healing the spirit, clearing it of the fear, aligning it through love, there was a bit of analytical energy there, right? For that was seeing, receiving from spirit, and then observing how you have been conditioned to observe, and then releasing the observed conditions, and understanding, oh, it's because of this belief, oh, it's because of this pattern, oh, it's because of this emotional defining, oh. So releasing all those conditioned frequencies with knowledge, with knowing, by allowing yourself to receive the wisdom of your source, and thus releasing the knowledge born of the external, analytical. And now that's clear. And when it's clear, you are simply vibing in your frequency, in your spiritual, in your freed shadow self, just being all the beautiful energy that you are. But remember, that mission you took, that journey you took, the awakening journey, was for you to live the physical life you want. So now it's time to claim the physical life, to live the physical life, to claim this humanity, to be within this human frequency, and to allow yourself the experiencing of you. That's why you awakened. That's why you went on the journey. Yes, to assist in the consciousness, and yes, to anchor higher light codes, and yes, yes, yes. But remember, your mission first and foremost was for you. What does my energy look like in human physical form? How does it manifest? How do we live a life? And when you came here, so many wants and desires, and you know exactly how you want to feel in your home, feel when you're driving your car, feel in that relationship, feel with the abundance in your bank account, feel that feeling is a vibrational match to your source frequency. And it's time that you now live this feeling. It's time that you now allow this physical life you wanted for. That was the reason you took this journey to begin with. Things aren't aligning in the physical which I want. I want these physical experiences to line up to me. Okay, first begin within. Receive everything from the infinite source you are. And now that you're there, they're saying, good, you've now aligned with your spirit. Now balance it. Come back to the light. Balance and align to your physical. Don't forget you're here for your physical experience. So right now, an elevation of the physical experience. That's the ascension process. That's the awakening process we're all going through right now. The elevation of your physical experience, your physical environment to where you are. So time to really embrace humanity, embrace the physicality, embrace the light. That means releasing everything that is still of the conditioning, releasing everyone who's still in that way of being, in the limitation. So yes, releasing the news, releasing the worldly things happening right now. You need to release everybody else's experiencing of this physical in order for you now to align your physical to you, for it to elevate. If you keep holding on and being distracted by the noise, you are not allowing the ascension process a smooth journey, because you're still anchoring back in the old ways, in the old energies that don't serve you, that don't align with your beautiful divine frequency at this time. So beautiful beings, claim your physicality, claim your humanity. You are a human being. For the longest time we had to release that, right? We are the star beings on earth. We are the angelic frequencies on earth. We are the elven on earth. We are all our multi-vibrational self on earth, and that is still valid. That part of you, that spirit part, the source part of you, of course, is there. Yet we came here to experience all of that through a human lens, a human experiencing, a physicality. And there was nothing wrong with this illusion, this physical world. What was wrong with it was that it was a false illusion. Everything was manifesting around you through the basis, through the viewpoint of others. So the home you were in wasn't quite the home you wanted. The relationships you were having weren't quite the relationships that were aligning with you. The job you were having wasn't quite the one that was thrilling to you. All these physical things, which are meant to bring you joy and abundance, weren't quite joying and weren't quite abounding, and everything else in between, right? Thus you ask the questions. You ask the question, how do I receive all that I am? Okay. You received all that you are. Now, cover the distance and see what is in between the asking of you and the receiving of you, the desiring of you and the manifestation of you. And that was the awakening journey. That was the shadow work. That was the spirit work. And now you've cleared that energy within, coming to the light. You've cleared it in the light. And now it's also saying, now we need you to be, we need you to trust. So you'll find that your inner spirit frequencies, the shadow guides, are now withdrawing, stepping back. The spirit frequencies no longer need to be here to hold you, to guide you in your physical realm. They're now, okay, we can step back again now, And now you to trust your light intuition, your light guidance, your instincts, your gut feeling, these human senses now, which have now recalibrated and aligned to your true purpose, your true source. And so now you can weave and flow through intuition without that analytical aspect. Now you receive the inspired action and you do it. You don't think, but then should I? Are you sure? Is that the way? No, you no longer need to question it. You are to trust. That is what the take action means. Take action on what you now feel. Take action on what you now are inspired. So we know, you know what to do at this time. You know what is to be done. You know the steps to take. You know how to amass what you want. And it's release now the direction, the micromanaging, oh, I must take action, so I must do this, this, this. No, release. Be at ease. Be at center as you were in the spirit, in the shadow, in the cave before you were birthed into the light, before you released your hermit mode. That hermit mode, you were at peace, you were at centered, you were at ease, and you were following intuitive flow while you were doing your integrations. Allow that to be how you now are in the physical. Following your intuition, following your guidance. No longer, oh, but I have to do this, no. Oh, but I have to do this else, no. Releasing the conditions of everything, releasing that everything has to be done this certain way in order for you to do this, this, this. Release the structuring, the rigidity of to be successful, this, this, this. Release that again, 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 again. This is the last releasing of those energies for when you were in the hermit mode, in the cocooning with spirit, you release them easily. Now that you're back here in the light, not even back, forward in the light, now that you birthed yourself in the light anew, it's just the final things that you're now releasing for back in this physicality. Can we trust it? A bit apprehensive. Trust it. Be open. Embrace the humanness. You belong. You've done the work to clear. That distance covered is covered. You're now ready to receive and to manifest that which is you. Whatever was in between your mind, emotions, ways of being, released, released, released. And right now you're just seeing the surface things of, okay, just fine-tunings, small little perception shifts, seeing what just isn't really allowing, what your source and the light that you are shining, is there a little bit of discrepancy? Is the integrity secure? Is it clear? There we go. Final tunings. And the best way for you to do this fine-tuning at ease is to be at ease and to flow and to flow and to know that all I do is love. When we were Velastri in the spirit, in the shadow frequencies, all we be is love. We did say all we do is love, for it was also the actioning yet. All we be is love. All we be is love. All we receive is love. Thus, everything we be and everything we do is love. We really just aligned that. And we remember, we looked at it was interesting, we were on WhatsApp, we changed our WhatsApp status today to all we do is love. And when we felt all we beaten, all we do, we're physicaling now. The doing, the human doing is now also love. The being, love, spirit being, and the human doing is also love. The actioning is also love now. And as we looked at the list of the different statuses, for the last 4 or 5 changes, it's just been business account, Dumela Universe, YouTube, so very focused on work, career. And then after about 5, we saw be love, the being of love. And we remembered, see, when we were Velastri, we were simply not focused on career, focused on this, we were simply be love. And now we feel the energy, do love, do. All we do is love. All I do is love. Every single day say this. We are returning into our flow. We are now realigning our grid to the core principle which we learned as Velastri. All we be is love. Be love. All we do is love. Do love. Meaning, everywhere you go, whoever comes into your space, whatever environment you go to, whichever environment comes to you, whatever interaction you're having, all I do is love. All I do is love. You don't have to filter and wonder and analyze and micromanage what you offer and what you receive. for you are willing it, that all you do is love. So the instant what you're going to do isn't love, you'll feel it. The instant you're about to step into a space which doesn't hold love, you'll feel it. So you'll be able to navigate and not go to those spaces absent love, not do those things absent love, not think those thoughts absent love, not say those words absent love. You don't have to check. All I do is love, all we do is love, all I do is love, all we do is love. All I do is love, all we be is love. And as soon as what we be and do isn't love, we will know immediately, for all we do is love, all we be is love. Creatur talaveresh kiatare kiriesh kiazatrove, kiriaturosh kiatire talavere miriesh kiatrove. It's time to embrace your humanity again, through love, as love, within love. No longer judge this human vessel for the ways unconscious humanity is, for the ways you were when you were unconscious. No longer judge this body. No longer judge this physical illusion, this beautiful canvas of creation, for how we, how you, how the others who are not awakened are creating, how we used to create, how you used to create, how you used to be reckless with it. Thus, of course, it was reckless with you. It mirrored you. It mirrored us. It's time now to release the judgment of the light and trust the light. Trust the physical. Trust your humanness, the humanity of love through love. The human experience through the lens, through the frequency of love, which is love, the receiving of all that you are, the allowing of all that you are, and the expression, being and doing of all that you are. This is love. That is love. For it's the honoring of all that you are completely. You do not deviate from that which you receive from your source frequency. You do not deviate from your truth, from your passion, from your love, from your creativity, from the discovery of you. And you trust that above all things. You trust that above what other people have done, other people's viewpoints, other people's ways, what they did. What it's like, no, thank you. We appreciate your observations and your opinions. We feel this and this feels right. This is where we're going to go. And yes, should they be aligned through their frequency and should they be at that space when they offer their guidance, it'll feel resonant. But when it doesn't feel resonant, no thank you. That doesn't align with us, and that's okay. We don't have to do the same things. We're all infinite. Do it your way. Should that be the way you feel, we'll do it this way. For this is a way that feels love, feels good, feels joy, and that we honor above what logically has been told to us, or is logically what we have been conditioned to think is. No longer thinking things into being. We are now feeling our being into life by loving our being into life. Rayesh Radar. Rayesh Radar. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us. We are really appreciative with you, and thank you for your for us watching as the screen. We didn't tighten the camera, so it's slowly paneling down. So much love and so much light. We trust you are well. Have the most beautiful elevation, embracing of your physical human self, where now the humaning you are doing is a humaning which is new, which is brand new. For now your human experience is honoring the infinite source you are. Thus you are now being an infinite human being, and you are discovering what this human experience can truly do when you are no longer imprisoned by fear and the opinion of others, but rather you are now in the delightful discovery and expression of the joy and love you are. Blessed be.